78 TFM Grade 1 soap.
Alcazar watches. Luxury you can wear.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an evening filled with beauty, glamour, and a huge dose of intelligence. And now, with immense happiness and pleasure, welcoming all of you to the 6th edition of Mrs. South India. Mrs. South India, the prestigious pageant celebrating elegance, intelligence, and achievements of married women. It empowers participants to showcase their individuality, talent, and beauty, proving that marriage is no barrier to pursuing dreams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to transition to the first round of Mrs. South India 2024. And here we will have 12 contestants competing for the title Mrs. South India 2024. And with a warm round of applause, let's welcome the women who are pursuing the dreams, balancing family. On stage, with a big round of applause, everybody, here comes the contestants of Mrs. South India on the ramp. gentlemen, the stage of Mrs. South India has become alive with the dazzling beauties of our contestants. And now, each of them will be gracing us with their self-introduction round. Let them shine and connect with us. Well, let's get started with contestant number 1, Anakha Pijon from Kerala.
Vanakkam Coimbatore. I am Anakha Pijon, hailing from Cochin, Kerala. Coming from a very orthodox family, I was never appreciated to participate in any beauty pageants, but the dream was rooted deep inside me. But today, I stand here so proudly as a mom, a wife, a travelogue writer, and a student at the same time, breaking all the stereotypes that entangle me. I work very hard each day to achieve all my dreams and to create my signature to the future. And my vision is to represent my country at Mrs. Glam World. Being a married woman, I just want to shout out to all the young ladies that marriage is not the end of anything, rather a new beginning. Be bold and strong woman, making each second worthy, fulfilling all your dreams by conquering your grapple world with flying colors. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let you make each seconds of your presence on the stage worthy as well. And here comes contestant number 2, Ananthi M. from Tamil Nadu.
The world needs strong women. Good evening, esteemed judges, fellow contestants and audience. I'm Anandi from Pondicherry, a compassionate and dedicated nurse, proud wife and mother. As a nurse with 5 years of experience, I have had the privilege of caring for countless lives. And I'm thrilled to be here tonight representing the heart of healthcare. As a nurse, I would like to share my own vital signs with you. My pulse is driven by a passion for helping others. My blood pressure rises when I see injustice, and I'm compelled to make a difference. My temperature is always warm with a smile, ready to brighten someone's day. And my oxygen level are always full, fueled by the joy of making positive impacts. And I'm excited to share, for past 2 years, I have been in a model, a Zumba instructor in Pondicherry. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anandi. We are also thrilled to have you here on the ramp. And here comes contestant number 3, Ashita PS from Kerala.
If you want to make this world a beautiful place to live, conceive an extra eye to see the unseen, an extra ear to hear the unheard, and an extra heart to love the people around. A very warm good evening to one and all. Myself, Ashita, proudly representing the land of beauty and wonders, Kerala. I have a better half whom I believe is a reflection of myself, and a 4-year-old Spider-Man fangirl who keeps telling me, with great powers comes great responsibilities. As my 4-year-old grows up in age, one thing which I want to tell her is that her mother was not someone who has sacrificed and set aside her dreams to look after you. Rather, I was a woman who has chased her dreams and has held her family close to her, believing that both are equally precious. True success to me means constant improvement and believing that you are the master of your own destiny. Today, I aspire to tell everyone around me, if you spend time chasing butterflies, it will fly away. But if you spend time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashita. Let even more colorful butterflies find a way. Moving on, let's welcome contestant number 4, Deepika Krishnaraj from Tamil Nadu.
Celebrating beauty, health, and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, Coimbatore, respected jury, and my dear fellow contestants, a very good evening to one and all. I am Dr. Deepika Krishnaraj. I stand here deeply honored before you. I'm coming from the land of Tamil Nadu, a land of timeless heritage and unyielding spirit. I am a dental surgeon by profession, and my specialty is periodontology. I'm a passionate clinician and a dedicated researcher. My academic knowledge has told me that the profound effect that the oral health has over the general health has to be disseminated, this crucial knowledge, to a broader audience. So I think this is a unique platform to create awareness and foster change. I believe beauty is not just physical appearance, it's more than that. It is health, it is fitness, it is confidence, knowledge, and the ability to create a positive impact in the lives of others and leave our own legacy behind. I, as someone who is passionate about science and service, is committed to use this platform to create a ripple effect of awareness and change. Thank you so very much for this incredible opportunity to share my passion and vision with you here tonight. Thank you.
Having listened to that lovely words from Deepika, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome contestant number 5, DRISHYA D Nair from Kerala.
Good evening, honorable judges and everyone present here. I am Drishya. I'm 26 years of age. My natives are in Kerala, while my upbringing was in Mumbai, and currently I'm thriving in Bangalore. I'm a lawyer by profession, but it is dance that makes me really happy. When I was crowned Mrs. Kerala Global 2023, along with the glitz and glamour of the crown, it also opened doors for cyberbullying, body shaming, and trolls, as I didn't fit into the boxes of people's preconceived narrative about a pageant winner. Well, I pushed past that, and here I am, promoting a healthy mind and a healthy body. The journey towards your dreams and goals is not easy and will never be. But instead of finding the motivation elsewhere, find it within yourself and be your own cheerleader and walk headstrong towards your dreams and goals. And also, don't forget to believe in yourself and everything that you are, because there is something inside you which is greater than any obstacle. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much. You have believed in yourself, and yes, you are here today. And moving on to our next contestant, number 6, Namita Bhaskaran from Kerala.
Good evening, one and all. I'm proud to represent a state which is #1 in literacy. Yes, this is Kerala. Why? Because the people are so educated and meant to be powerful. Yes, behind this wonderful smile, there is a story of resilience and strength. I'm Namita K. Bhaskaran. I'm an entrepreneur, mother, as well as a trainer. I am a resilient, presenting myself that gone through a very bad depression postpartum. It made me cry. It made me that who I am today also. I have 3 successful businesses and empower women as well support poor people for their daily lives. Yes, womanhood is multiple, talented, and woman is wonderful. Where my background of a rural woman, today I'm representing Kerala in front of you. This is not an easy task for a woman that is speechless during their postpartum. But I support and I give my 100% for the society also. Where the trauma I get from my postpartum is immense. But the mental life that affects me also really large, immense. That what I'm talking about, mental life is also important to physical as well. But we don't consider as much. So in Kerala, this is so much important that where people are lacking that strength. I wish everyone could get that strength and move forward as I am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure listening to you. So that was our 6 contestants giving their self-introductions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to meet with our next set of contestants competing for Mrs. South India 2024. They are all the beautiful ladies looking absolutely stunning and glittering in various shades of blue, I must say. Good luck to all the ladies here, and let's get started with the self-introduction round of these 6 contestants. Let's start with contestant number 7, Namrata Nitish from Andhra Pradesh.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Namrata, proudly representing Andhra Pradesh. As a dedicated doctor and a passionate model, I strive to bring intellect and elegance together. Beyond my medical career, I run Cupid's Kitchen, where we bake and deliver customized cakes for all occasions. As a model and an influencer, I am proud to have worked for brands like L'Oreal, Iconic, and collaborated with many brands. I'm a huge advocate for local businesses. In fact, all my outfits for this pageant have been created by talented local artisans. I embrace every opportunity to meet new people and to expand my horizons. My vision is to inspire individuals to break boundaries and pursue their dreams relentlessly, not restraining themselves to one profession. Thank you for supporting me as I embark on this wonderful journey.
Thank you very much, Namrata. So happy to have you here on the ramp. And now let's welcome contestant number 8, REVATHY Mohan from Kerala.
Good evening, judges, guests, and all my fellow contestants. Allow me to begin with a beautiful quote that resonates with my life. Though we travel around the world to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we may find it not. This beautiful quote captures the truth that beauty is not what we seek externally, but it's a reflection of beauty within ourselves. Psychologist by profession, a dancer by passion, and an entrepreneur driven by purpose, I bring with me the understanding that beauty is not skin deep. It's the depth of the character and the resilience we carry within ourselves. I do not wish to see this platform merely as a contest, but a platform to inspire, unite, and celebrate beauty in all its form. I wish all my fellow contestants a good luck, and I wish you all a great, great evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, REVATHY. Wishing you all the best. And moving on, inviting contestant number 9, Salma Sultana from Karnataka.
Good evening, esteemed judges, fellow contestants, and everyone present here. My name is Salma, and I'm honored to stand before you today as a contestant of Mr. South India pageant. I was born and raised in a vibrant city of Vijayawada in a loving middle-class family. Growing up in Vijayawada, I attended school, college, locally which while limiting my exposure to the broader world. Despite of having interest in arts and fashion, I pursued engineering due to familial expectation. At 22, I embarked into a new chapter of my life when I went to Hyderabad for my first job. And that move was a game changer as it exposed me to the world vastly different from the one which I had known. At 26, I embarked into a new chapter of my life when I got married. I'm incredibly fortunate to have a husband who supports my passion. With his encouragement, I started my own venture into nail art and resin art, both while continuing my full-time sales job. Today, I live in Bangalore, a bustling city. Reflecting on my journey to a shy, curious girl to an independent, confident woman today, I'm grateful for all the opportunities which have shaped me. Thank you for listening to my story. I'm excited to be a part of this pageant and looking forward for this journey ahead.
Well, we are so happy to have you as the bold and independent women over here. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes contestant number 10, Shagariga Pashupati from Tamil Nadu.
Good evening to everyone present here. I am Shagarika Pashupati from Coimbatore, representing Tamil Nadu in this pageant. I am a psychology graduate and I'm pursuing my PG in MBA now. I worked as a project coordinator. I've also actively taken part in a few NSS and NGO related events that mainly contributed to the rehabilitation and well-being of those whose basic needs even weren't met. I strongly believe in the saying, service to humanity is service to God. I am first a daughter of a soldier, then a wife of a soldier, and now a mother to a 2.5-year-old boy who is very naughty, whom I absolutely cherish and love. I am standing here in front of you today to come out of my comfort zone and to put my confidence out there, and in doing so, have an adventure in this new endeavor of mine. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Wishing you all the very best. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from contestant number 11, Sheena V. Kunad from Kerala.
From the ashes I rise, renewed and reborn. Like a phoenix bird, I emerge stronger, wiser, and resilient than before. That's how about my life after a major accident 2 years ago. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sheena V. Kunad, representing the beautiful Kerala, balancing the life roles of a mother, wife, and a daughter, and also pursuing my dream to dance by completing my master's degree in Mohiniyattam. With modern vision and all the other cultural values what I know, I believe that beauty is not just about the physical appearance, but it is about the positive change that you create in the world. The rhythm of the music and the dramatic power and the swaying of the body, that all creates magic. And here I am today to create a beautiful magic as Mrs. South India 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I must say that every woman is speaking the stories of inspiration and how beautifully they are pursuing their dream, their passion and everything. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes contestant number 12, VARSHA Reddy from Telangana.
Like Steve Jobs once said, in order to do great work, you should love what you do. In that note, good evening and namaste, my general audience, judges, and the whole Coimbatore. I'm VARSHA Reddy, belonging to a state, Telangana and Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a city which is known for its spicy food and warm people. Growing up as a daughter of Indian Air Force officer, I've been traveling all my life. So I've traveled so much that if someone would come up to me and ask me, where do you belong to? I would just say it's complicated. Kyunki dil hai Hindustani, and I couldn't just select one city. As a professional person, I'm a vice president for 7 different companies, but on a personal type, I like animals. I like rescuing animals, especially reptiles. My future motto is to rescue as many animals as possible and create a safe haven for them. But today, I stand in front of you as a girl, a young woman whose dreams are as high as the sky, who believes in unity and who wants to inspire people to raise their voices for those in need. With that note, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Namaste once again.
Thank you very much. So with that, we have come to the end of the first round, the self-introduction round for Mrs. South India 2024, and conveying all the very best to all the 12 contestants. Keep your fingers crossed and let's look forward to the coming rounds. Thank you very much for gracing Mrs. South India 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to cheer up and make some noise for the 12 contestants of Mrs. South India as they are going to glaze the ramp one more time. Here comes our lovely women all the way. So let's welcome them with a big round of applause. Everybody, let's give it up for the contestants of Mrs. South India. just look at that. What a magnificent array of beauty, charm, and elegance. I think black is undoubtedly a color that will make any person stand out and will make all the way more beautiful. All of you are looking absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I can't take my eyes from you. Well, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to proceed to the next round of Mrs. South India, which unfortunately means 3 of our lovely contestants will be saying a bye to Mrs. South India 2024. And as I say that, please don't feel disheartened because this is just a beginning. You have a life in front of you. In the self-introduction, you have mentioned about the hurdles that you have went through, all the struggles you have been through, and still how passionately you are pursuing your passion, your love, your goal, your dreams. So just be that strong woman and don't focus on the results that we have for today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let me call upon the winners who have made it to the second round of Mrs. South India 2024. And who all are our winners? Oh my God, I'm getting so excited to call out the names. We have contestant number 7, Namrata Nitish, making to the second round. I am not hearing any claps. I think it's our sole responsibility to encourage and appreciate our contestants, right? So as I call out the names, please, please, please make them happy with a big round of applause that you can present them. And here comes contestant number 12, Varsha Reddy. Also, we have contestant number 1, Anakha Pijon. Let's see who's our next qualifier. Contestant number 9, Salma Sultana. Contestant number 5, DRISHYA D NAIR, have made it to the next round. We also have contestant number 11, Shinavi Kunnat, joining our winners to the semi-finale round. Also, we have contestant number 3, Ashita PS. Contestant number 8, REVATHY MOHAN, as well, joining our lovely girls to the next round. And our last contestant, who is contestant number 4, Deepika Krishnaraj. So that's our qualifiers who have made it to the second round of Mrs. South India 2024. Also deeply appreciating all other 3 girls. Congratulations, you already are winners, and let's have a louder round of applause, everybody, to each one of them, as all of them are truly winners. They have made it to this prestigious stage of Mrs. South India, which make them true winner, of course. And yes, it's time for us to open the second round, which is, of course, the question round. The contestants will have the opportunity to pick a judge, and they will have to answer the questions being asked by our judges. I am super thrilled to find out the wonderful questions being asked by our judges and how our contestants are going to answer it with their presence of mind. Judges, ready? Audience, are you ready? And let me ask our lovely girls, you ready? Yes, all of them are smiling. All the best. Be the best version of yourselves and speak your heart out. Let me welcome contestant number 1, Anakha Pijon, to pick your judge.
It's Dr. K. Kuriyachan.
Hi, Anagha. How
Hi,
are you?
sir. Yeah, I'm doing great.
Wonderful. You love traveling.
Yes.
You love writing. What
Yes.
sort of writing do you do?
I do write of short stories, mainly depending about the woman empowerment and the problems they are facing in the society.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
You're relaxed?
Yes.
Enjoying Coimbatore?
Yes.
Without your family or with your family?
Without my family.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Enjoy the same way
Yeah,
also
sure.
with your family.
Thank you, sir.
In what ways do you believe marriage has empowered you, and how can you inspire other women to find empowerment in their own lives?
Thank you for the question, sir. I come up from a very orthodox family, and my parents was not supportive for anything. After my marriage, I met my husband and I told him about all my dreams and passion. It is very difficult to handle all our dreams and passions, and it's only possible through hard work. Women are the empowered person in the society. So we should work hard for ourselves. We should make our dreams come true. And today I'm standing in the stage only because of my hard work and my consistency. And I'm so happy. And I want each and every one of the women, even after the marriage, you should follow your dreams. Because following your dreams will make you success. Thank you.
Very good. Well done, Anaga. May your confidence take you to greater heights. All the best.
Thank you very much. Let me welcome contestant number 3, Ashita PS.
Jaya Mahesh. Hi, ma'am. No, ma'am, it's not clear.
Good evening, Ashita.
Good evening, ma'am.
My question to you would be, I can see your strength and weakness. So what was the weakness that you have given here? You've given your weakness, you've stated here, I can see that...
Lack of emotional intelligence is my weakness.
Right. So to understand that itself, by itself, is a strength, I think. But tell me, how do you choose, what are the steps that you're going to take to come out of this weakness of yours? Have you been working on it?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for the question, ma'am. Actually, I'm a person who was a lot into emotional intelligence because I depended upon the people around me to make me happy. But gradually I realized that if I'm depending on the people around me or the circumstances to become favorable, I won't be able to remain happy at all. And I realized that the true happiness is something which comes from you and not you. So as an initial step, I decided to avoid the persons from my friend circle, which means the person which is indirectly or negatively impacting me, I try to remove them from my circle. And I truly realized that if we try to remain happy within ourselves, in spite of all the situation, we won't be able to remain unhappy at all. We will be able to excel in each and every situation. So as an initial step, I would like to recreate my circle and to include the person whom I love most and the words of the persons which impact or influence me most to it, because we are living in a digitalized world. It's so easy to get influenced between the words which really matters and the words of the lot of faceless and anonymous people. So it's we to decide. The true happiness is something which comes from you, and if you stick on to that, you'll be able to remain happy in spite of all the situations which is circulating around you. Thank you.
So then don't call it your weakness. I think you totally know what you have to do. So that's your strength.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right?
Right, ma'am.
Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashita. Moving on to our next contestant, contestant number 4, Deepika Krishnaraj.
Lakshmi Atul, ma'am.
Good evening, Deepika.
Very good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Great, ma'am.
You look lovely.
Thank you so very much.
So my question to you is, how do you balance traditional values with modern expectations in your marriage and life?
Thank you so much for the question, ma'am. Our country, India, is known for its tradition. So being in the roots of India, I greatly value our traditions. But at the same time, the times are changing, and we see that our children are not like us, in the sense how we were when we were children. Our children are also changing, but according to the modern times, our mindsets also need to change, because only change is permanent, and all the good moral values has to be kept definitively, but at the same time, we should allow ethical and moral changes to definitely happen for a better future. Thank you so very much.
Well, let's move on to contestant number 5, DRISHYA D NAIR.
Reggie Bhaskar, sir.
Hi.
Hello, sir.
So my question to you is, what do you believe the biggest challenges a married woman or married people today, and what steps can we take to overcome it?
Thank you so much for your question, sir. I think married women at this point is facing only one issue, that is self-belief and limitizing themselves. Because I think in the modern generation, including my husband, every woman standing out there in the stage are empowered from their family, are empowered by their husbands, because each one of us has our husbands and family cheering up for us. So I think what I want to say is that women should come out of their own limitations, and when a woman stands up for herself, she unintentionally stands up for millions of women out there. So I think that is the only limitation women has, that she has to believe in herself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Inviting contestant number 7, Namrata Nitish.
My judge's name is Rinki Shah.
Hi, Namrata.
Hello, ma'am. Good
Namrata,
evening.
you are a baker.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. So have you faced any criticism or societal pressure? And if you have faced, how do you handle being as a wife, being as a public figure and mother?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your question. Actually, I am an entrepreneur who runs the business. So we have a baker. And the pressures that come from society is attending meetings, and they keep asking me how I manage everything. And I always tell them, if you have the passion for it, you will do it. You will find ways to do things and go ahead in future. I think every woman has to balance her personal and her business life, and she has to go ahead and do things for herself so that she inspires women around them. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now let me welcome contestant number 8, REVATHY MOHAN, on the center of stage, and to pick her judge.
It's Lakshmi Atul, ma'am.
Good evening, Revati.
Good evening, ma'am.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. You too.
Thank you. So, in the context of marriage and motherhood,
okay,
how would you redefine the concept of beauty and feminism?
All right. Thank you so much. I think most of us believe that feminism is all about enhancing only womanhood. But I believe that from my experience, I've seen a lot of women, including me, my mother, the gorgeous judges sitting in front of me. Womanhood is all about nurturing. And by nurturing, I mean not just taking care of her children or herself, but empowering everyone around her. So in that manner, I feel feminism in that perspective is not just enhancing womanhood alone, but enhancing and nurturing everyone. Men, both men and women, equally needs to get all the rights, respects, opportunities, and everything in the world. So being a woman, being a mother, I believe that it symbolizes nurturing, nurturing herself, nurturing everyone around. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And requesting contestant number 9, Salma Sultana, to take a step forward and to pick her judge.
Jai Mahesh, ma'am.
Hi, Salma.
Hello, ma'am.
I like your smile.
Thank you so much.
Right. So, for that matter, I like all your smiles. You girls look absolutely gorgeous. To do that and walk the ramp after the marriage, I know. I can understand. Right. So the question to you would be, how do you approach conflict resolution in your marriage, and what advice would you give to others about resolving the differences?
Thank you for this question, ma'am. It's actually a beautiful question. So in marriage, conflicts is common, but understanding your partner is very important. If you are able to understand how he is, then you will be understanding to how to manage this marriage. So I would definitely recommend everyone, it's not about just marriage, it's about you have to understand your partner well. Then the life will be so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Salma. And here comes contestant number 11, Sheena Kundat. Let's find out which of a judge will be chosen by her.
Ringisha, ma'am.
Hi, Sheena. I
Hi, ma'am. How are
like
you?
your dress. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Sheena. So what made you take part in Mrs. South India? Like, what motivated you? Like, being a mother and being a dancer, right? You like cooking as well. So what made you come into beauty pageant?
Yeah, I'm almost 45 years old. So from my life experience, I have, gone through so many failures, and motto of life is like, success is like from failure to failure. So each day I am failing, I feel like don't give up. And the first pageant I have participated is for Mrs. Kerala for the Pegasus show. That was the first one. From that, I got inspired, and Ajit Sir, Jabda ma'am, and both are like, they were supporting me very well. And from the life experience, all the hurdles I had gone through, I had decided that I won't give up, and okay, let's try the next time. That time I didn't win, actually. I was in the top 6 maybe. So this time, yes, Mrs. South India, I really wanted to participate. The only thing is, success, I believe that success is not about destination or anything, it's a journey. So it is a courage, not a comfort, right? So I feel like, keep trying, and South India is the one I'm trying it. I hope, I will win today, and I'm expecting that. That expectation is always there, and I don't want to give up. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
You are already a winner.
Thank you.
And well, here comes our last contestant to compete in the question round. Contestant number 12, VARSHA, REDDY.
Reggie Bhaskar, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, sir. How are you today?
Good.
Are you enjoying the show?
100%. We are
Already,
seeing
you should ask me questions, not me.
Yeah, definitely. We have been seeing so many beautiful ladies, girls here. And next to me, Jaya Magesh is here, one of my good friends. And Kurichin is there. Wonderful personalities. We are enjoying the show.
I'm glad you are.
Okay. Are you a successful person?
Sorry, sir, could you please repeat?
You are a successful person? Do you think like that?
Absolutely.
According to you, what is success?
Success is not a destination, like my co-contestants have just said. It's about the journey. I call myself successful every day I wake up, because I feel the next day I wake up, I'm 1% better than the last night which I slept in. I learn each and every day some new thing, and for me, that's a journey towards the success. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And with that, we have come to the end of the second round for Mrs. South India. Contestants, you can relax now, you can breathe as you have jumped in one more hurdle towards the grand finale moment. And that was 9 wonderful questions and even more wonderful answers that we heard for Mrs. South India 2024. Congratulations once again, all the very best to all of you 9 contestants. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, as here comes our contestants of Mrs. South India on the stage to walk and blaze the ramp one more time with all the magic that they have crowned this evening. And put your hands together for all our lovely contestants of Mrs. South India. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a big round of applause for all the contestants who are here, who have competed so well for the title Mrs. South India 2024. I mean, all of them have showcased such a tough competition, and now here we are in the final moments to find out who our winners are. And yes, let's get started with the subtitles of Mrs. South India 2024. And the first subtitle, Mrs. Solidarity, Let me welcome Mr. C.K. Kumaravel, co-founder and CEO of Naturals, to kindly grace the stage to honor our Mrs. Solidarity. Can we have Mr. C.K. Kumaravel on stage? I think he is not present at the moment, so we have Dr. Ajit Ravi here on stage to do the honors. Mrs. Solidarity. And the winner is contestant number 8, REVATHY Mohan. Congratulations, REVATHY Mohan. And now, to honor Mrs. Diligent, let me welcome Advocate Vasavan, Advocate of High Court, Kerala, onto the stage. Mrs. Diligent is contestant number 3, Ashita P.S. Congratulations, Ashita. Thank you very much, Advocate Vasavan. And now moving on to Mrs. Inspiring, bringing on stage Veena Kumaravel, founder of Naturals. Can we have Miss Veena Kumaravel on stage? And Mrs. Inspiring will be bestowed to contestant number 11, Sheena V. Kunnat. Congratulations, Sheena. And now we have our next subtitle, Mrs. Vivacious. And for that, let me welcome Advocate Prasada Vasavan on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, our Mrs. Vivacious is contestant number 6, Namita. Thank you very much, Advocate Prasada Vasavan, for coming on the stage. Our next subtitle, Mrs. Ramp Walk. And to do the honor, inviting Sri V.R. Muthu on stage. Mrs. Ramp Walk. We have contestant number 12, VARSHA Reddy, as Mrs. Ramp Walk, Mrs. South India 2024. Thank you very much, Sri V.R. Muthu sir. Moving on to next subtitle, which is Mrs. Adorable. And let me invite Dr. M. Shalu, Mrs. Tamil Nadu, on stage to do the honor. Mrs. Adorable, contestant number 9, Salma Sultana. Dr. M. Shalu for coming over the stage and doing the honors. Our next subtitle, Mrs. Congeniality. And for doing the honor, welcoming Sheelan Thangavelu, CEO of Sri Shakti Group of Institute. And ladies and gentlemen, who is our Mrs. Congeniality? Contestant number 5, Drishya D Nair. Congratulations, Drishya. Our next subtitle, Mrs. Talent. And now for doing the honors, wholeheartedly inviting our groomer, Ms. Conchita John, to the stage. And who is our Mrs. Talent? Contestant number 8, REVATHY MOHAN. The Mrs. Talent is being honored from our groomer, Conchita John. Right from the beginning, we have been witnessing such fantabulous shows, all very well groomed, coordinated. And yes, that's magical hands of our groomers. And here we have Conchita John doing the honors. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the subtitle is Mrs. Humanness. And to do the honor, welcoming on stage our groomer, Mr. Samir Khan. Till this moment, he was the man behind the stage, and now here he is on the stage to do the honors of Mrs. Humanness, and contestant number 12, VARSHA REDDY, will be bestowed with Mrs. Humanness. Thank you very much, and congrats to all our subtitle winners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the regional title winners of Mrs. South India 2024. And for Mrs. Kerala Global, let me invite Ms. Japita Ajid, MD, Pegasus Global Private Limited, on stage for doing the honors for Mrs. Kerala Global. Can we have Miss Japita ma'am on stage, please? Here she is. And our Mrs. Kerala Global contestant number 8, REVATHY MOHAN. REVATHY MOHAN being crowned as Mrs. Kerala Global. you very much, Jepitha ma'am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to crown Mrs. Karnataka, let me welcome Dr. Ajit Ravi on stage. Can we have Dr. Ajit Ravi on stage to crown Mrs. Karnataka? And Mrs. Karnataka, contestant number 9, Salma Sultana. Regional title, Mrs. Tamil Nadu, and for crowning and doing the honors, inviting Dr. M. Shalu, Mrs. Tamil Nadu on stage. And Mrs. Tamil Nadu, contestant number 4, Deepika Krishnaraj. For the next regional title, Mrs. Telangana. Let me welcome once again Dr. Ajit Ravi on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Telangana, contestant number 12, VARSHA REDDY. Here we go with the last regional title, that is Mrs. Andhra. And for doing the honors, inviting Advocate Vasavan once again on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Andhra, contestant number 7, Namrata Nitish. Thank you very, very much and congratulations. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the most awaited and much, much anticipated moment of the day to find out the title winners of Mrs. South India 2024. And of course, we will start with the second runner-up. And before announcing the winner, I need to hear a thunderous round of applause from all our fabulous crowd, for all our lovely people, because this is the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for, and here it is. So ladies and gentlemen, to crown and to honor Mrs. South India 2024 second runner-up, wholeheartedly welcoming on stage Dr. Lima Ross Martin. Please come over the stage. The prizes will be gold-stuffed crown from Praraka Jewels and gifts from Dque watches. Ladies and gentlemen, second runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024 is contestant number 5, Drishya D Nair. Heartfelt congratulations to Drishya D Nair for being the second runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024. The second runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024, Drishya D Nair. Let's give it up for Drishya D Nair. All right. And now, before announcing the first runner-up, may I humbly request the top 6 contestants to take a step forward. And yes, now we will find out who is the first runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024. And let me welcome Nalini Periyaswamy, Operations Director, Le Meridian, on stage for doing the honors. The prizes will be gold-stuffed crown from Praraka Jewels and gifts from Dque watches. And now, who is the first runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not withholding your excitement for any longer. The winner, the first runner-up, chess number 8, REVATHY Mohan. Runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024, REVATHY Mohan. First runner-up of Mrs. South India 2024, and she is here once again on the round. gentlemen, we are now seconds away to find out who is the title winner, who is the Mrs. South India 2024. And for doing the honors, for crowning, let me welcome Dr. Ajit Ravi and Jepitha Ajit on stage. With a big round of applause, let's welcome Dr. Ajit Ravi and Ms. Jepitha Ajit, the two persons who have been continuously working hard, and the two persons who are the strong pillar of all this light, color, and spectacle that we are witnessing here today. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. And who is Mrs. South India 2024? Any guess? I think our crowd are having a tough time to even make a guess, which means the competition was that tight, that difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. South India 2024, chess number 12, VARSHA ready! Woohoo! The new Mrs. South India 2024, VARSHA ready! Congratulations, VARSHA Reddy, as you have risen above the rest and made it to the title winner, the ultimate winner of Mrs. South India 2024. Let's give it up for Mrs. South India 2024, VARSHA Reddy. Years of dreaming, months of practice, all have been for this one moment to walk the ramp as Mrs. South India. And congratulations to VARSHA Reddy for being the new Mrs. South India. And yes, we are about to watch the beautiful walk of all these three lovely girls, the title winners of Mrs. South India. Let's make the biggest noise, everybody! The three women who have spread such a fragrance of inspiration, who have overcome a huge dose of hurdles, burden, and struggle, and who are now inspiring a lot many other women out there that there is no limit to their dreams. Marriage is not even a limit. And yes, success, girl, your passion will find a way if you are truly, truly passionate about it. The new winners, Mrs. South India.